Yeah. And we're live!
Yay!
Hello.
Wave.
It's because I was clapping and everyone else was waving, so you're like... Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited to be back on Sprints. I missed my time. I think it's been... Has it been 3 weeks? Is it 2 weeks?
Well, it's 2 weeks.
It feels like a long time.
Yeah,
I've missed it. So, hello, Rihanna. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Let us know what you are reading. I would love to know. And let's just do... Oh, finish your book. Nice. I'm hoping to do that as well, but I don't know if it's going to happen. But yeah, do you guys want to go around and do your usual introduce, talk about what you're reading, all that jazz?
Shall I go first?
Go for it.
I'm Rachel from Rachel Kerris. That sounded really sarcastic. I'm sorry. I'm in a weird mood. It might be another chaotic sprint. I'm going to continue my read of Absolutely Remarkable Thing. I started this and then I stopped reading it, so I don't know if I actually remember what's happened, but we'll see. That's my plan.
Oh, that was on your try a chapter, wasn't it?
Yeah, so last Monday did I start it? Yeah, so I'd never leave books that long.
No.
But I've been reading other things and then not reading at all. So yeah, we'll see.
Did you finish Honey Girl?
No, that one I still have not read. This one.
Oh. Sorry, I'm just calling you out now.
I've been in this slump. So I reread one of my favorite books to get me out of said slump, and now I'm back in slump. So
we feel you.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Hi, I'm Leah from the channel Leah Crumpton, and I'm currently reading There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. I'm literally not far at all, but I have the uni assignment due in like 4 days. So I should be working on that, but I'll probably just read this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm reading that next month, so I want to know what you think.
What is it? The title's really, really...
It's a YA horror. And I remember loads of people used to speak about it, but like no one really talks about it anymore. And I didn't know the author is the one that wrote Anna and the French Kiss.
Yeah, that whole series. And everyone was like, oh my God, she's releasing like a thriller horror and she's usually does contemporary. I'm really intrigued to see how she does it. So then everyone brought it to read it. That was like back in the day.
Yeah. So I'm intrigued. It's giving me like, it's quite gory for a YA, so it's giving me like Wilder Girls vibes, minus that whole thing. But yeah, it seems good at the moment.
I'm intrigued.
I forgot I hadn't done my intro then. I was just talking about that. I'm Chloe from Chloe Reads Books, and I am reading The Lion Game. So another Ruth Ware one. But I am also in slump. So I'm really going to try and finish this tonight because I seem to be reading it really, really quickly. I've got like, I don't know how much left, just under 200 pages, and I want to do it.
Can I bet on something?
What?
You will finish it tonight.
Yeah. That would not sound like I've got like 120 pages, and I bet you I won't finish this, but you will finish yours. That would not surprise me in the slightest.
I'm going to try. It does read really, really quick though. Because I just needed something that, well, this is my book club one, so I have to read it anyway. And we've had to push the live show back because neither of us have read it. So I need to read it. But I haven't read anything since Bookopathon, which isn't a big slump. But for me, that's a slump.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Because I started this on the Sunday of Bookopathon, but then I was just like, no, I'm too tired. So I stopped. So I've not read any more of it since. But... which is annoying me because it's purely my mood, because this is like everything I love in a book. So like I know it's so annoying. If I was in a better mood, I know I would have read it all in one sitting. But
or just when you're not in the mood for a book, but you read it anyway and you're like, oh, that was good, I'll give it like 3 stars, and then realize like a year later or whatever that when you reread it, it's like a 5 stars and you're like, why did I put myself through it the first time?
100%.
I really loved The Turn of the Key, and I'm very hit or miss with Ruth Ware, but it's my favourite Ruth Ware.
See, because I've not read any Ruth Ware, but everyone seems to rave about this one, and I am loving it so far. I just love unreliable narrator and the whole writing through letters and like telling you what's going on. Oh, I just love it. It's so good. Like, and also because it's like Turn of the Screw vibes, and I love the Turn of the Screw as well.
Yeah.
So like all the like references to that are really interesting. So yes. 23rd book of the year. Very good. Well done.
good.
I'm impressed. I feel like everyone's smashing it this year so far. I don't know what's going on. Everyone just seems to be reading. But hello, Starting to Marry. Oh, I am jealous. That is another one that everyone's raving about at the moment. Currently working. Oh, I hope you get done soon. Storm of Swords, A Dance with Dragons. Stuck between reading The Turn of the Key, The Gilded Ones, and the Silmarillion.
That's the Lord of the Rings thing.
One, yeah. That's the Rhiannon thing.
Okay, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Rhiannon. Don't hate me.
I don't know how you say it.
I think it's pretty obvious which one I'm gonna vote for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
are we
I
agreeing?
haven't read any of them, so I will stay quiet.
Nah.
Yeah.
Turn
I'd
of
say
the
the
Key.
Turn of the Key.
Turn of the Key.
100%.
So have you both read it
Yeah.
and both
Yeah,
loved
both.
it?
Yeah, I had really, really high expectations. So I was a bit disappointed in comparison to what I thought it would be, but I still rated it like 4 stars. So I did.
Yeah, I'm
really
just
like it.
checking.
I'm worried about the ending because, like you said, I've got such high expectations now and I am really enjoying it. So the main thing with thrillers is I'll love them the whole way through, and then some thrillers just cannot wrap them up. They just can't.
Yeah.
And it totally ruins the whole book for me. So
Yeah.
I'm worried,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Apparently, I gave it 5 stars. I've just checked. So
Oh,
I love that.
that bodes
So-
well. Let's see. Still reading Jonathan Strange and Mr. Oh my god, that would take me years to read. Been all month off and on. I'm determined to finish it tonight. Oh, how much have you got left? Let's see. I think I might try to put a dent in A Storm of Shadows. Yay, India, where have you been? I'm reading the library. I have been recovering from surgery, but I had a hard week last week, which is why I didn't come back last week. But I am doing much better now, as you can probably see. Got a smile on my face again. But thanks for asking, and I hope you're enjoying the Midnight Library because I absolutely love that book. Hello, welcome. Orchards. Oh, well, we'll keep you company while you do it. Let's see, reading The Blade itself and or He Started It. Got a switch between fantasy and thriller. I like that. Nearly finished House of Leaves. That's the one that everyone seems to be talking about at the minute, isn't it?
I was actually in my sorry, this is a quick tangent. My work have started a book club. So I was like, okay, this is going to be exciting. So then we were talking about books that we found scary. And there's one girl who says like, oh, nothing scares me. And this guy says, I read this book and it terrified me. I'm like, oh, really? What is it? Like, what's this big recommendation? It's House of Leaves. You probably haven't heard of it. No. And God, I'm avoiding it like the plague. But
I
he was like,
wondered,
you've never heard of it.
Well, that's what like I find interesting is that if you weren't on BookTube, would you have? Because like so many people I hear like I have friends give me recommendations like, oh, you should read this book, and I'm like, yeah, I've read it. Like,
yeah, so last year.
Yeah. But like if you're not watching BookTube or like doing BookTube or anything, like you might not hear about people talking about those books as much, if that makes sense. I can't speak apparently, but I think you get what I mean.
Yeah, no, 100%.
No. The Choice by Alex Lake. Oh, I've not heard of that one, but I'm intrigued. Vicious, yay! I hope you're loving it. I love that book so much. Uni textbooks have put me in a massive slump and I cannot seem to get out of it. Oh, I feel you. I'm scared to go back to uni this year because I know that'll happen to me. But I would always recommend a graphic novel, a middle grade, or a reread of one of your favourite books. Those are my favourite things. Yeah. Or watching reading vlogs gets me out of slumps because when I watch other people read, it motivates me to read for some reason.
I tried that today. I watched reading vlogs and I was like, oh, I really want to read. And then I stopped watching them and I was like, I don't want to read.
See, starting Daughter of Smoke and Bone tonight. Yay! I hope you love it. I was not a Turn of the Key stan. I don't like kids and thrillers unless it's suburban mum drama. Oh, and yeah, I don't like the Turn of the Screw, but I read it for school, so that's probably why. Just hating on me tonight, aren't we? No, I read the Turn of the Screw for uni, but I enjoyed uni books so much more than school books, because when you're like in your class at uni, you get much better discussion than you would at school. And obviously you've chosen to do it as well, so you want to read books.
Yeah.
But I can see that with the Turn of the Key. I'm not sure what I think about the children. I can't decide if they're creepy or annoying.
They creeped me out.
I think
Is it Maddie? The annoying
I
one?
I can't remember.
What's her problem? She's annoying me. That's a Rhiannon thing. Pretty much. I feel like you're the only person I really see talk about like the books.
So heavily Lord of the Flies then, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Like I don't know anyone as obsessed, so it's just the Rhiannon thing.
It's a Rhiannon thing, 100%. Seems there's a few of somewhere in the Game of Thrones series.
Yeah, there's been quite a few people reading Game of Thrones books. I think that's what that's about.
Oh, I see. I still want to read them. I've watched the whole show, but I tried to read the first book, and because it's like, this happens so often to me, if it's like lots of perspectives, once you're on the, like, some of them are boring, and I'm reading that person's perspective, and I'm like, I don't care about you, I just want to get to the interesting ones, and then that makes me put it down. So
I don't do well with multiple perspectives at all, because I always don't like one of them. But then I would say I just read the one, I don't know if you've read that, the John Mars book, and oh my god, there's like I've lost count of how many perspectives there were, but I loved every single one.
Wait, is that the one? Is that what the Netflix series?
Now, yeah.
See, I'm watching the Netflix series. I didn't realize there was a book.
Yeah, it's nothing alike. So
you have to cancel your BookTube channel. You can't watch. What? But
no, it's because I always struggle when there's multiple perspectives, because I don't care about some of them. But that one, every single time, I was like, oh yeah, we get to find out what's happening with them now, and it was really good.
Yeah, because
something like that happened. Oh, sorry.
2 or 3 max. Sorry. Yeah, usually I'd say like 2 or 3 perspectives max before I start getting annoyed. But that's interesting.
I was just going to say 24-Hour Cafe by Libby Page has loads of perspectives, but they're all really interesting.
So maybe it's not the perspectives, like,
it's how it's woven into the story.
Yeah.
So you don't feel disconnected.
Yeah. Will I finish it tonight? Maybe. Yes. I have faith in you and love you too. Thank you for being here. I'm reading Dracula and finally only have 200 pages left. Well done. Nice. I put that down. I've not DNF'd it for good. I just was not in the right headspace for it at the time. But I will go back to it. I hope you're enjoying it. Not sure what to read right now. Traitor's Blade or Assassin's Apprentice. Oh,
I've
not read either of those. No. But Traitor's Blade, is that not supposed to be like really fun?
Is that the Sebastian de Castell one?
Favourite series, yeah. I would say Traitor's Blade just because I saw Steph read like the last book of that series in her reading vlog today. So that's the only connection I have. Indra's frozen like this, hasn't she?
Yeah. I haven't even noticed. That's the best face so far. Oh dear.
Oh, like it never do this and
oh.
It just never freezes.
I don't even know if I'm here or not anymore because you can't see it.
Oh,
no. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Wait. Am I back?
Yeah, but your mouth, your voice
like
and your mouth isn't synced.
Oh, you're good now. You're good now.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I was like, am I here? And you were all just like, I was like, I don't think I
am. Your voice and your mouth were unsynced. So your mouth was moving, but your voice was saying something different.
This is just going to have to be a regular thing in my sprints now. I feel like I'm just going to go and come back a few times throughout and we're just going to have to deal with it. At least people laugh. It makes people laugh. Yeah. That's what's important. Truth Witch, nice. The Silent Patient. I really want to read that. I've heard very good things. Nod, I've only just heard of recently, but I'm very intrigued by it. So, good choices. Well done. The Change Up by Megan Quinn. 40% left. 14%. That's still quite a lot for that book, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have faith in
We've
you.
still got faith in you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do it.
100%. Reading The Family Upstairs. Yeah.
After DNFing Addie LaRue.
For now.
For now. I do that all the time.
All I
I
saw
feel like
was DNFing Addie LaRue.
you what?
All I saw was DNFing Addie LaRue.
You were like jumping on it. Right. So since it is just past 1:15, shall we start our first sprint? I'm going to try and keep it to 15:45 as much as possible.
Sounds good.
But let's pop this in here.
Oh God, you're so prepared.
Yeah, that was
I actually am for once. I know. I got it all ready beforehand. I feel so good about myself. But okay, let us begin now. Hello.
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 How did we get on?
I read 40 pages.
Nice.
I'm back into the world now. The first 10 pages took me ages to get back into because I hadn't read it for so long, but I'm back into it now, which is good.
That is good.
I didn't read anything, but I did do 3/4 of one of my tasks for my uni assignment. So hopefully I'll finish that in the next sprint.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yes, very
hopefully.
productive.
I don't quite want to admit how much I read, but I might finish this in the next sprint.
Oh my god.
Yes. I don't even know why I invite you on here, Chloe. You just make me feel bad about myself. No, I'm joking. You're such a fast reader. It's unreal.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
I just, what can I even say anymore?
I love it. I think I read 45 or so.
That page a minute, that's good.
Yeah, that's not too shabby. So I've got 70 pages left.
Oh, you can do that tonight.
Oh, you do that.
Yeah, but I just don't know. I don't know. I feel like we're not in the story. We're not close enough to the end yet, if that makes sense. I feel like there needs to be more for it to be wrapped up properly. So now I'm like, what's going to happen in the next 7 pages? But I'm excited
I felt like
to find
that when
it.
I was reading that.
Did you?
Yeah, I think loads of people obviously, well, from what I remember, have mixed opinions on the ending. But I think for me, I was watching The Haunting of Bly Manor whilst I was reading it, and obviously they're both kind of inspired by The Turn of the Screw. So I think I was kind of not loving the middle as much, but the ending's what made it better for me personally.
So intriguing.
Okay.
I know. I'm really intrigued. I can't wait to continue.
I'm excited to hear your thoughts.
Hopefully I like it. But yeah, I feel like I'm quite, I don't know, I feel like I'm maybe a little bit more harsh with thriller endings than I am with other genres, just because I need things to be wrapped up nicely. Or if they're going to be ambiguous, it has to be for a reason. Sometimes you're just no, you've just not answered any of the questions that you've posed.
Yeah, because you didn't know how to answer them, so you just left the readers to answer them. Yeah,
exactly. It's not like a choice. It's just they had their idea and they didn't know how to finish it. And I'm just no, I know what you're doing. Yeah. So we shall see. Right, where were we in the comments? Someone's trying to choose between Red Rising or Furyborn. I have not read either of those.
No,
sorry, we're not helpful. But Rhiannon was there to help and save the day. Red Rising is good if you like things like the Hunger Games. I just got Red Rising from Ro, I think, for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
So I'm excited to read that one when I get to it. Hi, I don't think I'll get anything done in 50 seconds, but I'm here now. Thank you for joining us. It's always when it gets to the seconds part where I'm do I continue to read or do I just stop now?
It's at the 2-minute point for me. I'm constantly checking the time. I'm how much time passed? How much time passed?
Yeah, I had a minute and a half and I just turned the page and I was really hoping it was the end of a chapter and I was like, oh, it's not, never mind. What do I do now?
Because I feel like once it gets to that point, I'm not even taking in the words anymore because I'm too busy checking if how much time I've got to go. But yeah, just finished an Indian takeaway for my birthday. Happy birthday!
Yeah,
and I am so jealous. I love an Indian takeaway, but nobody in my house apart from me and my mum like an Indian, and everyone else doesn't. So we don't get it very often, and it's very sad.
Yeah, I realised as that came through, I went, "Oh, I don't like Indian food."
Do you not?
No.
I'm very bland
I read
in
the
my
word takeaway.
taste. Yeah.
Sorry, Rachel, I talked over you.
No, it's fine because I didn't hear you before I started talking. So. I think it like that a bit.
Did you say you're bland in your takeaways?
Yeah, I don't like spice or anything like that.
Would you have a korma?
Yeah, I can just about do a korma.
Just about. I love that.
Just about handle that. read 19 pages of The Empty Orchestra. Oh, I don't know that one, but I like the sound of it. Furyborn is so good. Furyborn, is that the series with, is it Kingsbane in it or something? I don't know. I could be making that up.
I was getting confused with Legendborn. I was like, no, it's the one that recently came out. But that's
I think that's where I got
Legendborn.
confused.
Yeah.
Because I've got Legendborn, and I glanced up as we were reading and saw that, and I thought they were talking about Legendborn.
There's so many books with similar titles now. It's just getting a bit confusing.
I know, it does. And it's when because Ro sent me 2 books. She sent me Red Rising and Red Sister. And when I took them out, I was like, for some reason, I read Red Rising twice. And I was like, oh, they've sent me 2 copies of the same book, but in like a different cover. And I was just like, what have they done that for? My mum was like, one of them is called Red Sister. And I was like, oh.
That was so disorientating because at one point you froze, but I could hear your voice. At another part, your voice and your face didn't match, and now you're back. But like it happened during your story.
So you probably didn't hear the story at all.
Yeah, no, we did.
Yeah, we did.
I listened to a little over an hour of Midnight Sundew, that's meant to have it on 3 times. 3 times.
To be fair, on script, you can only go up to 2 times speed, and sometimes I wish you could go up to like 2.25 and 2.5 because sometimes I need it a little bit quicker, especially when I'm reading along with a book, like listening to and reading the book. Sometimes I'm like, you're reading a little bit too slow, so I wish script had more time speed up options.
If I'm reading with it, I think I do normally go up to about 2.5 if I'm looking at it at the same time.
Right, that does make sense.
Because I don't read the dialogue, I just jump. I don't read the description, I just jump to the dialogue. So I'm just like, why are you reading the description?
Wait, do you never read descriptions?
Oh no, I do sometimes. I do sometimes. Okay. But when the audiobook's going, sometimes I want to jump to the dialogue and see what they've said to continue on with the conversation, and they're still reading the description, and I just want to know what the dialogue says.
I see.
I'm not a cheat, don't worry. I do read all my books.
I don't like that's why you read so many books. Only read 11 pages, but showered, made tea, and got all cozy for the next. Oh, not feeling too well. I hope you're okay. I hope you're not too ill. 64 pages. Well done. 3%. 32 pages of Daughter of the Spoken Bone. How are you finding it? 26 pages, but join late. Well, that's very good. Join late. 53 pages from... Does anyone know what that is?
I'm so bad. DW from Arthur. I was like, oh, DW.
Oh, yeah. I love how that's where your brain goes to.
Is that one of the Game of Thrones ones that we didn't know was Game? No, it can't be.
A Dance with Dragons.
Is it?
Oh, well done. Yeah, because we've heard about that one already, haven't we? Yeah, I'm so bad with Is it abbreviations?
Yes.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah.
Is it abbreviations or acronyms?
Both, I feel like, because you're abbreviating the title to acronyms.
Okay, well, thank you. Basically, I'm so bad with them. Like, I will spend ages trying to decipher people's tweets, try to see what they're talking about.
Yeah.
The one that always throws me is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Yes.
I can never read that. I'm like,
And everyone's like, oh yeah, it's so good. And I'm like, what's so good? I don't know. Let's see. What's everyone reading? I'm reading The Turn of the Key.
Oh, we all have books. This is so nice. I love it.
Oh my god, that never happened.
And they're all quite like clearly titled as well. Yeah. Like you can definitely see.
Nice. Usually there's someone holding up their phone or their Kindle, just like, I don't have the book. Quite often that's me. Tornadic Weather. Where's that? Is that your name sounds British.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a tornado going on, so I don't think it's in.
Weather's very calm outside.
Yeah. I hope everything's okay though.
Yeah, stay safe.
So many pages of the Creakers. Rachel will be happy.
I saw that comment. I was just waiting for you to get to it.
Or you just wait. I see. I feel so bad because I didn't get around to it in book club one, but nothing fit it. So
That's
like
fine,
I will read
you have
it. Don't you?
plenty of time to read Tom Fletcher. Maybe you should have a Tom Fletcher based readathon just for yourself.
Maybe I should.
And just read them all.
That sounds like a great idea.
Because you can read them all because they're so quick and easy to get through.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a great time. It's such a happy, fluffy time.
Oh, imagine if we did it in November, because the Danger Gang and the Creakers are both kind of like spooky. And then you did it at the end of November, and then you reread the Christmas Stories on December 1st. So you did it across.
Remind me when it comes to the end of November.
I won't remember.
Let's have a look. Read 50 pages and loving my book. That's good. I forget.
That's a very positive, loving that's
Yeah.
like I am.
Yeah, that's like good.
I love that. 25 pages read of Black Sun. Nice. Hello. Joined in the last sprint. I'm currently reading King of Scars by Lee Bardugo. Nice. I still need to read some Lee Bardugo. Not read any.
Oh, I read The Lovely Bones when I was far too young.
Yeah, I read that really young as well. I kind of want to reread it now because I want to see like how it's handled, because I wouldn't have been able to appreciate it because of how young I was when I first read it. But yeah. Just joined during the sprint. I'm reading A Dark and Hollow Star. I've heard a lot about that one recently as well. Got 99 pages left of Bunny.
Oh my god. It makes me so happy.
You're enjoying it. You have bunny lovers here, so let's hope you're enjoying it. Have I frozen again, or no? Everyone was just really
No,
thrilled.
you're all
Is
good.
that what's happening?
Now.
Yeah,
You
just
all
out of
look
sync,
you were
I
frozen.
think.
I think you were. Oh, okay. Let's see. Q sat away for most of that sprint, so I couldn't get my book. I'm on page 107 now, starting to get the
That's
creepy
a very
part.
good excuse, though.
That is a good excuse. That is a very good excuse. I watched Becca's and Rachel's latest videos. Nice.
Good use of time.
Good use of time. I think thriller has to be my fave genre, to be honest. Same. Leah and I have recently come to the realization that that is how we feel.
Yeah.
After repressing it for so long. I just always feel like I have to be reading like booktubes books, and I don't hear as many people talking about thrillers, but we can just talk about thrillers. It's fine.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely not my favourite, but if I want to really relax with a book, a thriller's good. Like I want a cheesy romance most of the time, but then when I just want to casually read, then I go to a thriller.
Yeah. I think thrillers are good as well when I need a distraction, because they just like suck me in and I'm just in my own little world while I read it.
Yeah. I like
I
hearing
rarely
like
read.
oh sorry.
There you go.
I was gonna say I like reading someone's life that's just worse than mine. Like it gives me a lot of comfort.
Yes.
So that's probably why it's my favourite.
I totally like feel that. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I love that.
I'll be reading.
What
just happened to my throat? I don't know what happened there. Akamath. That's the good one, isn't it? That's the one people love.
Yes.
Yeah. No, they're not all good. It's just that's the one that people seem to say is like the best.
Enjoy.
I've not read any else. Let's have a look. Oh, we're on 1:15 again as well.
I'm going so quickly.
I know. The talking portion, I swear, I feel like I've only been talking for a couple of minutes.
I just feel like you need an extra few minutes in the hour. Like if time could just expand a little bit.
Just a little.
But only during sprints, not during work hours. I don't want any extra hours in my work day.
But I've just seen this comment from my friend Becky. Yeah, we probably watched that too young. I feel like those emojis
or something.
I can't even remember. It must have been, mustn't it? Because even if it's not like graphic, it's dark. Like the atmosphere and like the subject matter is very dark.
It was a 12A, maybe.
I would say it's at least that, probably.
We were very innocent high schoolers. Like we were very like we were the geeks that were just very innocent. So yeah. So that was a lot for us to make. But yes, oh wait, sorry, I've just seen this as well. Turn the key made me throw my phone like 3 times. I'm going to start the sprint, but while I'm doing that, please let me know why, because I'm very intrigued. Was that out of anger or fear, or just let me know? I'd like to know. Okay, let us do another 40. We'll do 45 or we'll do 43 to take to the hour.
I don't mind.
I don't
I don't
mind.
mind.
Let's just do 45 then, since that's what I've already got ready. That
Yes.
just is easier. So let's begin now. Hello.
Hello.
How did we do?
Finished.
Oh, well done. That was quick.
I finished it on the timer, so I was sat here like, come on, you can do it.
Oh, well done. That is a good feeling.
Amazing. That's so good. I read 30 pages, but I got chocolate and biscuits. And
Nice.
That's a good use of your time.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so bad at maths. I'm just trying to work it out. I think I read like 60. I'm just gonna say that.
Nice.
Nice. Very good. Are you enjoying it?
I am. Like,
Ooh.
I'm really like the suspense, horror. There's been like 3 instances where the characters are just horny all the time. Like, I wrote every instance, like every moment in my phone so that I remember it. They were like, I'm not going to say spoilers, but like 2 of the characters were looking at a photograph of one of the dead students, and like the scene straight after, like 2 seconds after, they just talk about sex and him lasting longer than 30 seconds, and I'm like, oh, what? and it's been like 3 times something like disgusting, like they've seen something disgusting or they've been talking about it, and then they go to sex, and I'm like, I get it, like you're horny, but everyone's dying. It's just a bit. So I'm a bit iffy.
Yeah.
How old is the character supposed to be?
I don't know. I mean, it's a YA, so I'm assuming like, well, they're in secondary school.
Oh, okay.
So
We are
I don't know
basically
what
always
year,
horny.
Mm.
If they're
yeah.
male.
But when they're staring at like a dead
Teenagers.
body, I'm a bit like, there's a moment. There's times.
There's a time and a
This is
place.
not that moment.
Yeah.
That's funny. You're making me want to read it though, just to see what's going on there.
Yeah.
Well, I have about 25 pages left
Oh, nice.
or
Nice.
something. There was just a big shocker moment that I did not see coming at all.
Oh.
So
I think
now
I
I'm like,
remember the moment.
I'm
You
trying to
probably
think if
do.
it's the last moment,
Mm-hmm.
because I can't
don't
remember
wanna
when that
say-
last moment is.
I don't know how
Those
to say was.
cryptic.
I loved it, but then I unhauled it because I was like, I'm never going to read it again. It's a thriller. I was all like, you don't read thrillers again, I'm going to get rid of it. And now I really wish I still had it because I want to read it again.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had such a gorgeous copy of it as well. I was so mad.
Oh, did
Oh,
you?
that's so annoying.
It was like hardback with nice end pages. It was gorgeous. I was like,
Oh.
no, you don't reread thrillers. And I'm like, well, yeah, you do. I do actually.
That's so annoying.
Where were we? Hello. Shar, you're probably not here anymore, but hello, we love you. From Germany, hi, welcome.
Nice.
Finished Kingdom today and now reading Hunting Prince Dracula. I'm very intrigued by that series of
Yeah.
books.
I have Stalking Jack the Ripper, but I just haven't reached for it. And I've probably had it like at least 9 months now. But I really wanted it. And I'm just like, I don't feel like it's going to live up to what I want.
Yeah, I feel you. Has any of you read House of Earth and Blood? I have not. Is that / Crescent City?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've not read
have it.
any Sarah J. Maas though. You have it.
The chunkiest book I own, I think. But I did only get it for either Christmas or my birthday. So I haven't had it too long without reading it.
Oh, okay.
I feel
I
like
do need to read Sarah J. Maas at some point. Scribe goes up to 3 times on Android, and if you have one of those Kindles, which is also a tablet, you can download the Android Play Store and get it that way. I did it with mine.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have none of those utensils to my aid, so I won't be able to do that. But I appreciate it. I am thinking about trying to get a Kindle of some sort, so hopefully then.
Oh, sorry we missed you.
Aww.
But hi, and I hope you feel better. Finished listening to I Heart Hollywood, got into PJ's, had B-Day cake, nice, and browsed Amazon for what to spend my birthday money on.
This is like the perfect comment. I'm sorry. Birthday cake, I Heart Hollywood, spending birthday money, like
That is good. But I also feel the second part of this, you always see loads you want when you don't have money.
Yeah.
And then when you do have money, there's nothing you want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
It's
I
so
did
annoying.
just buy I Heart Hollywood though. It arrived yesterday because I reread I Heart New York and fell in love with the series. And I've been collecting the series, but I haven't wanted to buy the rest of the books because I wanted to prioritize more books over buying books I've already read. But having finished my reread of I Heart New York, I think it was yesterday, I was like, I need the second book so I can reread it and tab it up. So I bought I Heart Hollywood, which is the second book. So that comment got me very excited. I love that series so much.
I just absolutely sorry.
No, what you can say?
No, I just absolutely pooed myself because there was a noise as if there was someone in my apartment, and obviously it's just me, and it's tiny, and the light's off, and I want to check, but I don't want to check.
Is there someone inside your house?
No, I hope not.
I mean,
you know, when you just hear a noise and you can't ignore it, you're like, I'm gonna die.
I feel like
it's fine. We're just gonna ignore it.
Okay.
I feel like when you're on live stream, it's like, what are those like horror films when they're on like FaceTime?
Don't.
It's like that.
No,
yeah, I think that's it.
I've got all of them now. They horrify me.
There's another one that's like really good. But
yeah,
you're fine. There's nothing there.
There's two really good ones. It will come to me. I love watching them, but I have to like watch them in chunks, and then I never think about them when I'm doing things like this because I won't sleep tonight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I love it. You're really enjoying the Midnight Library. Good. I love that book so much. Yeah, I agree with Rhiannon.
Always.
How? Teach me.
Thrillers are easier to quickly read.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Especially because so that whole sprint was like as stuff was getting found out. So it was quite just oh my god, what's happening?
Yeah, definitely. The second half of thrillers I read so fast. 30 Pages of Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. I'm on page 254. I'm so confused. I can't remember what part that is, but I hope you're enjoying it.
I remember when I bought that to try and get out of my reading slump that I had in February. So I like quickly bought it and got it like next day, and I still haven't read it.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying you're gonna buy it.
Yeah, I brought it. It's on my bookshelf. I haven't read it yet.
It is good.
Life of a booktuber.
Yeah. 55 Pages of All Boys Aren't Blue. I need to read that.
So many good books.
So excited. I had dinner and scrolled through Instagram for the day. Nice.
Sounds fair.
Bit of self-care. 30 pages. Very good.
I think I read this much.
I know. Question mark. 4% more of Jonathan Strange. We're reaching the final climax. Wow, it must have been so good to be getting to the end of that one. 83 pages. I got 280 pages left of Crescent City. Nice. So I read 6-7 pages of Hidden Bodies. I've only got 9 pages left. Might quickly finish off. Yeah, I hope you've muted us and done that, Emily.
Yeah. You can't just leave 9 pages left.
No, you better not still be here listening. I started with the timer and got like an hour and a half read.
Oh, is this the person who's reading Midnight Sun on audiobook?
Yeah, I think
you're right, yeah. Because when I first read it, I was like, you started with the timer and you got an hour and a half read, what? And then I realised it was an audiobook. I forget they exist sometimes. 28 pages, 33, nice. The little ones need to watch the film again. Yeah, I want to read the book again and watch the film again now. Because I feel like I said, I'd appreciate it so much more.
Yeah,
definitely.
Love Sarah just asked, no other books are on her level for me now. That's interesting. I really need to read them.
Well, because my next book is actually going to be the second Throne of Glass book because I need to read it. But with the Akatar series, like as soon as I finished a book, I was like, okay, what's the point? Like I don't know what to read instead. I don't know what to read apart from the next book.
Yeah.
They do. They're heartbreaking.
Like it's quite a venture to now go into the Sarah J. Maas world. Same with
Yeah.
Cassandra Clare. I'm like intimidated by the sheer number of books.
I was going to say start Sarah J. Maas sooner rather than later, so you don't get that feeling with Sarah J. Maas like we have with Cassandra Clare.
Yeah,
because she'll just
I'm
keep
trying to
releasing
catch
books in the
up.
same series.
Yeah, I feel you're right.
Because I loved Cassandra Clare, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to read all of them. So probably this time last year, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm going to read all of them, and I still haven't. Like every month, I say I'm going to read the next one, and then I just
don't. I feel that. Just got here. Don't know what to read. Probably a cough. Sounds good. I hope you enjoy. I don't actually know what the consensus is on that one. Are people enjoying it?
I think very 50-50. Oh, see, I feel 50. The people, some people have not enjoyed it as much, but I have no reference. I don't know. I just take people's opinions. And
yeah, I've heard it gets very smutty.
Yeah, I've heard the smut is the best of all of her books so far.
So now I have to read them all just to get to that one.
Yeah,
literally.
exactly.
I've probably just have 100 left. Nice. I love this too, Claire. I'm very impressed, Chloe. I am so bad at not remembering. I feel awful, but I'm like quickly scroll through the comments to try and find what it is that people are reading.
I think it's easier if it's something really obscure that I can picture, or if I read it, I try and match it.
Yeah.
If I've never heard of, then I can't remember.
I get that. Or Winter's Orbit. That's the one with the really pretty cover, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it is. I'm a sucker
I'm
for
so bad with fantasy.
Yay!
Yay!
Well done, Emily. I'm glad. Yep, reading Midnight Sun, living with the crazy speed. Reading Akawar right now, it's so intense I can't put it down. See, I feel like I'm going to be one of those because I am a sucker for like trashy YA fantasy. It's one of takes me back to my high school days and makes me want to just binge.
Oh no, you're back. You're back, I think.
We're back.
I heard the end
Did you
of
get
that.
half of that?
You cut out, but then it like caught up with what you'd said.
Yeah.
I feel.
Oh,
brought me back to
all
my
I
high
heard
school
was-
days where I just wanted to something.
Oh, like just binge stuff like that. I don't even know. It's gone. All I heard was we've lost her, and I was like, oh right, okay, I'll just stop. Pages. Ow. It's so hard not to just binge SGM books. I get awful book hangovers after finishing any of them. Wait, did that go again?
No.
Why are you all laughing?
I don't even know.
I just I just have the giggles. Sorry, just carry on without me.
Why is Leah laughing? You look.
You froze on a funny face, and it just made me think of last time. I'm sorry.
Oh. See, this is why I'm kind of glad it happens, because at least people get entertainment out of it. Go quickly, but if you're still going when I'm back, I'll join in again. Well, we'll be doing the usual 7 till 10, so there'll be one more sprint. So you get back in time.
Yeah.
And lastly, click on my comments.
It's just the fact that we can still hear you with a frozen image. So we hear the and it just
I don't know why it's so funny.
Oh my god, it's making me laugh and I can't even see it. It's just the thought of it.
I think
right.
When it happens and I'm watching sprints and people start dying with laughter, I get really like, I'm not phased. I'm just there like, come on, pull yourself together. And then when it happens to me, I'm like, this is hilarious.
I know, everyone's probably at home like, come on. And we're like, ah!
Look at her face, it's stuck.
Poor glitchy India.
Yeah.
Sad face. I have, Claire. I did it. Actually. I think I did it yesterday, and I restarted my laptop literally right before I came on here because I thought it might be my laptop that's the problem. I don't know, but at least it like semi works most of the time.
Yeah, it is most of the time. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But before I freeze again, shall we do our final sprint?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I'll get it ready.
Oh, that was quick.
And let's begin. Hello.
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 How did we do?
Good. I read 33 pages.
Nice.
Yeah.
Especially for this time of night. This is
Mhm.
the 9 till 10 sprint is always the hardest one, I feel.
Yeah. I was getting really tired. I had to keep going on my
Yeah.
phone to wake my brain back up and then go back to reading.
Yeah, I feel that.
I mean, I didn't read because I didn't want to start Crown of Midnight, so I journaled instead.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I read 100 pages, but it was because like we found out like the killer.
Oh.
A lot of stuff happened.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's that fast-paced bit.
Yeah. I was also
You
kind of
read-
like skim reading it because I'm just this book is just a bit it's just so
Just a bit.
strange.
I was about to say you read really fast as well. 100 pages.
Yeah.
is-
That's put me to shame.
That's saying something. Well, I finished The Turn of the Key. That ending.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Good.
I really,
I love that.
really, really liked it. I enjoyed it the whole way through, and I really liked the ending. So I've given it 4 stars because I was sitting there and I was like, I don't know if it's a 4 or a 5. And I always think
Yeah.
if you're questioning it, then it can't be a 5.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
actually know why it's not a 5, but it just hasn't given me the 5-star feels for some reason. So
But
I
that's
usually
my whole system. Sorry.
no go.
My whole system is if I read it and I'm like, okay, 5 stars, it's 5 stars. If I'm like, then it's 4.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
Genuinely
think.
can't. 5 stars has to be 5 stars.
Yeah, like you have to be sure, like, yes, that's giving me the feels. Like,
I was gonna say I know if it's a 5 stars like halfway through.
Mhm.
And that's when I'm reading this, I'm like, yeah, I this is a 5 stars, then it's a 5 stars. If I don't get that thought in my head when I'm reading it, it's not a 5 stars. However much I
Yeah.
loved it by the
Yeah.
end.
I feel that. But yeah, that was such a good ending. I love when a thriller has a really good twisty ending. Like when you're reading it and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's the best thing ever.
I don't want to. I feel like I shouldn't say this out loud, but I don't want to because I don't want to jinx it. But I feel like these sprints have got me out of my slump.
We love to
I
see
hope
it.
so. I'm glad to be of assistance, if so.
Because my slump's been on and off for the last like 2 weeks. So
Mhm.
if I'm actually like officially out of my slump, then this will be brilliant.
Oh, that'd be so
Fingers
nice.
crossed.
I
But
hope
I just
so.
have a feeling like I want to keep reading after the sprints finish. So I'll probably read falling asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite at that point of out of the slump yet. I just want to go to bed.
Yeah. Let's see, where were we? I had to bring this up because I completely agree. Like, this is me in any funny situation. It's other people laughing that makes
Yeah.
me laugh harder.
Yeah,
I just
100%.
know it. How many books have each of you read so far this year? Remember, reading is reading. The number doesn't matter. That is a very good point, Riley.
How many have I read this year? I'm intrigued myself.
I know
Well-
mine's excessive.
I
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Well, that one that I just finished came up as my 30th book.
I've read
which is
27.
unheard of for me. Very nice. Well, my goal
We're
for the year is
similar.
50, so I think I'm going to have to
Same.
change it.
Yeah.
I never change
I've
it
read-
though.
Or do you not? Do you
I
just be
just
like,
leave it
yeah, I've
50.
done it? Like,
Yeah.
Go on,
Fair.
Leah, you say first because I don't want mine to be too excessive.
Mine's quite a lot, to be fair. My goal is 60, and I've read 40. This will be my 40. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I've read 40.
And that's at uni as well.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That is impressive.
Yeah, but like, I've got my deadline, and I'm just sat here reading this entire book tonight. So
Really, it's
I've got
procrastination.
yeah.
I always feel like I read more when I have other things I don't want to do.
Definitely.
Like
Yeah.
it's a great form of procrastination.
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, Chloe, on you go. Hit us with it.
56.
That's
Mental.
Love it.
that is insane.
We haven't even finished March yet. We have a week left.
Oh my
I know,
god,
I was-
haven't left.
I was just about to say I'm averaging 10 a month, which is great, but we've not even finished March yet. So
Yeah,
we'll see how the
I'm
next
reading
week goes.
about 8 books a month, which is I'm happy with that. Seeing as like before starting my channel and before like COVID and lockdown and all that sort of stuff, reaching 50 was like a massive thing for me. Like
Yeah.
I was barely scraping it. I was getting to like 48 by the end of the year, being like, can I read 2 more books? But now I'm like reading 50. I think having a channel helps motivate me to read more anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I think since I started doing my weekend vlogs as well, I read so much more because I have to read every weekend, and I like to try and read at least an entire book in one vlog. Like I don't want to just have like read like 50 pages. So
Yeah, no,
I try to
definitely.
do at least one book every weekend.
Yeah, I think because I now vlog like every single day. I feel like I have to have some sort of book update in the day.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
I think, I mean,
Definitely.
especially now I'm all by myself as well. Like, what else am I going to do with my evening?
Yeah.
You've got such a nice vibe there as well, though. It looks perfect for reading in.
Oh, I went the wrong way. And then my sofa is like here, so it looks at the books.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh God, I love that.
that is lovely.
That's so cool.
Oh, we have a cat in the chat. I did not realise that. Hello, lovely.
That all rhymed.
A cat in the chat. I did not realise that.
That's
Oh my
that.
God. I'm a poet and I don't know it. Hello, hope everyone's day has been good. Are you enjoying your books? I loved my book and I have had a very good day. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
My book
I'm
was
enjoying
okay
it.
and my day was okay.
That's good. I would say, yeah, my book's okay, and I've had an okay day too, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say my day's been good and my books.
Something.
It's what it is.
It's what it is. But that kind of balances it out then.
Yeah.
Good and
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not busy my way. This is probably the last one, but I'm watching it. Oh, thanks, Char. It was lovely to have you anyway. Hello. Thank you for joining. Leaving early, but thank you for well, you're welcome. And I hope you enjoyed, even though you're not here anymore. 27 pages on page 97, 70 pages, very nice. 36 pages, I think I'm enjoying more reading those 7 Yeah, I actually know that one.
Yeah. I think it helps with the lowercase O's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, because sometimes that's what, like, if there's a big T, I don't think it's a the, because I wouldn't put a the in there. So I'm like, what is the T? What is the T?
What is the T?
Managed 30 pages of the house in the Cerulean Sea. I love that book. I hope you're enjoying it. I was falling asleep during that sprint. Still managed to read about 25 pages though. Nice.
That's good.
Very good. Yeah, I'm about to fall asleep too now, I think. Although I'm in a reading mood now. This is actually making me want to read.
I'm really tired. So
There's just a few pages left, so I'm going to finish those. Thanks, Miss. I hope you're enjoying.
That's Jonathan Strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so
that's so true. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so proud.
That's very exciting.
I love the ending to Turn the Key. It's so good. Yeah. Amazing. You need to read it just for the ending. Starting my reread of The Cool Friends, it feels so good to be back in this world. I need to get into that world. I have never read those books.
I have all of them, and I read the first one, and it was before I really read much fantasy at all, and I was like, oh, this is all right, and then ended up owning the rest of the series. So I think I'm gonna do it again, read it again.
Yeah.
Really
I definitely read them at some point. I feel like they're very hit or miss as well, though, because some people rave about them and other people weren't. I've seen not be so keen. So, unfortunately, no more sprints. I am a 10 p.m-ish finish type of gal on this channel. 7 till 10. That's what we do here.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Book 46 of. When you said of 2021, I thought you meant your goal was 2021. I was like,
God. I don't think that's humanly possible.
No.
In 365 days.
But 46 is amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, surely not. 35. Listen to nearly 4 chapters of I Heart Paris and browsed Etsy. I'm so excited to get into that series. Steph bought me I Heart New York for my birthday, so
it's so good.
I'm so excited.
It's not like, don't go into it thinking it's going to be like the most perfectly written book. It was written in 2009. It was Lindsay Kelk's debut book, but you'll fall in love with the characters and the way that it's written and the British humor. It's very British, and the series just gets better.
And I love like this. It gave me like Sex and the City vibes as well, like reading the blurb, and I was like, oh. Yeah. Picked up a thriller and managed to get out of my slump. Always a good idea. Thrillers always get me out of a slump. On book 35 out of 50 of the year, so may have to change mine too. Look at us all smashing our goals. 50.
Smashing it.
How are you doing this?
56. My goal's only slightly higher than 100, but 56 out of 100 at this time of the year is like
smashing it. Smashing it.
50 is my goal for the year. Yeah, 50 is my goal for the year as well. Read 34 and my Goodreads goal is 75. Well, that's
definitely on track.
You're like almost halfway.
Yeah. I love how Goodreads tells you how many books ahead of schedule you are. Like right now, mine's is saying you're like 18 books ahead of schedule, and I'm like, oh.
It just has like a great mindset of like, oh, I have some leeway in case I get into a slump.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I don't have to read like 18 books.
I currently have a 29 book leeway, so I think I'm going to be fine.
That's not too shabby.
That's a pretty good, like, in the bank you've got there.
Yeah.
Oh, I've gone really dark. How have I managed that?
So we have.
I can't come back. Come back. Okay, I'm back.
Oh my god, I just love the way you worded that. I can't come back. That's brilliant. I've read 21 books so far on my 22nd book, which isn't too bad considering work full time. That's amazing. Yeah. Do you know what it is? I feel 2021 is just the year to read. Everyone's smashing it.
Yeah.
Love the rhyme. I actually quite enjoyed the rhyme as well. That was just for you, Kat. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Can you recommend some feel-good books?
I Heart New York.
I Heart New York. Our Stop. That made me feel so happy. Get Life Chloe Brown. All the Brown sister books, I would say.
I'm like looking at my shelves.
I only really read sad books or creepy books. So
Heartstopper.
So you're just not gonna input on that one.
I would say Evelyn Hugo, but like I bawled my eyes out at that. But I do think it's like a feel good.
Heartstopper, I agree. You can't go wrong.
Heartstopper, yeah.
Oh, it's all gone so quiet looking at them.
Yeah, I can't think.
I like Beth O'Leary's books as well. The Flatshare and the Switch.
The Switch.
Very, very feel good.
The Flatshare is better than the Switch, though, in my opinion.
Do you think?
Yeah. I didn't. Well, I think I still gave them both 5 stars, or I gave the Switch 4.5, but it just wasn't as good.
I feel like I need to reread them because I can't remember which one I liked better. Now, the Switch is the one that's stuck in my head the longest. But I think that's just because it was a very different dynamic to anything I'd really read before. Like,
then when does the next one, The Road Trip, comes out soon?
May, I think.
I think it's in April or May.
Oh, I'm excited for when it does.
My friend has an arc out and she's saying it's her favourite book of 2021.
Oh.
I've got the arc, so that's good to know because I'm procrastinating.
That's exciting. I'd be interested to see
1st of June.
Oh, okay.
So everyone was wrong.
April, May, June. All the same. Oh,
I love that.
That's a good one.
What was that?
Kiss Quotient.
Oh, I've still not read that.
Oh, you need to.
Oh my god, I'd love it.
Yeah, I feel like that'll be an India book.
It's really good.
Only because I've pre-ordered the 3rd one, so I'm like, I might have to read them.
There's a 3rd one out because I didn't like the bride test as much, but I don't know whether because I tried to binge a 14-hour audiobook in a day for a readathon. So I just like because it's a long audio.
Like I love readathons, but I feel like they often detract from my pleasure in reading a book because I'm just stressed while reading it.
That's why I didn't really want to read Chloe Brown for Bookoplathon because I was like, I really want to sit and enjoy this. But then I ended up sitting and enjoying it, and then I read less than I wanted to in Bookoplathon because I was like so stuck in that book.
Yeah. I feel that. I do love a readathon, but
readathons are maybe for books that you've been putting off for ages and don't really have an interest in reading anymore, just to get them off your TBR.
Yeah.
Like you doing the 3 in the trilogy in my one, the Tracy Puckett ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that because they didn't deter from my actual TBR for that month. Or for this month. It was only this month. So yeah, no, I enjoyed that.
I just finished Turn the Key 2 and I wasn't sure what to rate it to. I hope you enjoyed it though. I hope there were good ratings. It's been a few years, but I think I had a similar feeling with There's Someone Inside Your House. I want to read it now. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
I set my goal at 100 each year, though I always read more. My voice is going. No pressure that way. Yeah.
That's me with 50 books. Even though if I
Yeah.
surpass it, then I just don't have the pressure. If I keep upping it, then I'll constantly feel pressured.
Yeah, that's true. My God, my feet are going to sleep.
Mine are gone. I've given up.
Just checked out, currently 20 ahead of schedule.
Nice.
Nice. It feels so good. The Authenticity Project, I've not actually heard of that one.
I want to read that.
I've heard
I
good
think
things.
Yeah.
I think it's a contemporary, and it's like it's a cafe or something. I may be completely wrong, but I think it's like a cafe, and someone leaves like a notebook.
Nice. That sounds interesting.
And
I think it was on that like 99p deal when like Valentine's Day was around on iBooks and stuff, and they had loads of books for 99p. I think it was on that deal.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm intrigued. The Flip Side, I have also not read.
I've heard of that one.
I've heard of that one, yeah. But they both sound like good vibes. I lent my 17-year-old sister the Heartstopper series, and now they're doing the rounds for all of her friends at sixth form.
I love that.
Good.
I would hate it if I lent a book and then that person was lending out my books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd lose it. I'd go mad.
I'd be scared. I just know that I've lent out books before and not got them back.
Yeah.
Because of that. And now I'm like,
Well, I have a stamp. This is the level I went to. I'm not going to be able to find it quickly.
Oh, you've got the Library of Chloe,
Yeah.
the like personalized.
It says the Library of Chloe Matthews. So if anyone, I've just said my last name. Never mind. It's a common last name. Who cares? It's not even my channel. It's fine. But whatever. But yeah. So if anyone ever says that it's not my book, I could be like, yes.
That's so clever.
I think my friend's got one of those as well.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to get one.
Do you know how many vlogs I have to edit my last name out of because I say it? I can't do that now.
Yeah, I really cannot use my last name. But well, I mean, people are probably. It doesn't really matter. There's not many Indias anyway. But if I use my last name, then it'd be really like you will know who I am and find me. So, is it coming out at different times in different places?
Yeah, I did think it was April.
I thought I have it in my
the UK
pre-order
comes out first.
grid in my bullet journal as April, but it could be different times.
No, I mean, I just went with Goodreads. I'm sorry.
No.
With Goodreads, I feel like even then they have the wrong dates for UK releases because I'm like, oh, it comes out soon, and then I try and look for it on Amazon or whatever, and it's like not there. And I'm just like, well, clearly that's the American release. I feel like they have to have like a US release and a UK release.
This one's that Amazon says 29th of April.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what NetGalley says.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I got rejected to read it on NetGalley, so
Annoying.
no, it's because I don't use it enough. I've got like the worst ratio ever. I just go on a binge asking for loads of books, and then I
never read them.
Never read them.
Oh,
so it's my own fault.
That's why I was so shocked when I got a Arc of the Lucky Escape by Laura Jane Williams, because I have like the most awful ratio, and I was like, I feel like this is quite a big book. Like, how have I got an Arc for it? Like, what? So, yeah.
I do want to start using it more again, especially since Leah reminded me that I can get thrillers on there. And,
there's so many on there.
Well, I got The Dinner Guest, and I don't actually know what you rated it.
I DNF'd it.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, I'll let you know what I think when I read it. It was just the title and the book cover. I was like, oh, that looks interesting.
Yeah, it did sound really good, to be fair.
But it wasn't, apparently.
Not for me.
Thanks so much. You are welcome. She does permission if her friends could read it. Yeah. I would hope so, Shar. I mean, if she just like started lining them out about asking you, I would be very happy.
I
That
would've said
spine
no,
is going to
though.
be so broken.
Yeah. Some people like to break their spines, though. I don't know if Shar's one of them.
Oh, okay.
Are you a spine breaker, Shar? Let us know. I'm like that too, though. I'm too scared to use it in a book. What if I mess up?
Yeah.
That's what I would worry about.
Yeah.
If it was even slightly squint, it would annoy me forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've done one upside down, and I was like, I'm just going to have to leave it. I hate myself.
Oh, annoying.
You'd be like, no.
And then, really unimportant tangent, but because I bought one, chose the design and everything, and then they sent it and it was wrong, and obviously it's personalized, so I thought they were going to be like, yeah, tough, have your money back or whatever, but like, that's yours now. And then they said, no, we'll send you another one. So now I have two, so half my books are stamped with one and half with the other,
Oh my god.
which is more annoying.
Yeah, that would hurt me. I got a book on Necklight, but it's not there. Do they expire? Yes.
Yeah.
So what I always do is, as soon as you get them, send
Download
them
them.
straight to, send them
Yeah.
straight to your Kindle or whatever, because once they're in your send feedback section, they stay there, and you can
Yeah.
still send feedback on them even though they've been archived for ages.
Yeah.
Because
I
I've always
actually
used
got an
that.
email from a publisher being like, hey, I realized you requested an arc of the 2-week wait. It's been archived on your account. Do you want me to reactivate it? And because I saw that it got archived, I went onto iBooks, and it was only $2.99 on iBooks because it has been released now. So I just brought the book version because I am still really interested in reading it. It's about IVF and struggles with that. Yeah. So I really wanted to read it anyway, so I just brought it. So I messaged back the publisher being like, no, it's okay, but thank you for like the offer and stuff. So maybe if you reach out to the publisher, they might be willing to reopen up your
that's a good
archived.
idea.
Yeah.
Yes, to breaking spines. I'm so here for it. You bend those babies. She is a monster. I agree with Dan.
Same.
You're a monster, Shar. But sometimes I do get the urge. I've just not given in yet. Not gone
Or if
to
it's
dark
already
side
broken, then I like will fully bend it then.
yet.
Like if someone's already done it, then let's enjoy this.
If I love a book like I Heart New York, I didn't care what I did to it because I want it to look loved and I want it to look like I've read it a lot of times. So Billy and Me by Giovanna Fletcher is also a book that I've broken a spine on. So if it's a book that I know that I want to keep forever and I just want to make it my own and put my own stamp on it, then like with I Heart New York, I wrote in it this time because I wanted all like my thoughts and stuff as I went along. But if it's a book I'm not sure on, I won't do anything with it because I want it to be able to like be more, I don't know, resellable or donatable and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get that. I feel like it would be satisfying to just
Yeah.
but
To be fair, I've like half cracked it. So should I just do the
Well, the
full?
half crack is all right.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting a little like seam down the middle.
That was satisfying to watch.
Oh, I do love a cracked spine.
Yeah, I feel like I'm slowly going over to the dark side.
I think after a while you realise it just doesn't matter.
No.
Oh my god, look at this. Me and Dad are currently both reading the same copy of Assassin's Apprentice, and I can see Dad edging closer to breaking up with me every day because of how much I ruin books. I bet he's just watching you so tense, like, don't do it. Don't do it. But that was satisfying. And on that satisfying note, shall we end this for tonight and go to bed? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But thank you, lovely ladies, for joining me. I've had such a nice night. It's been so nice to get back to it.
Yeah, thanks for
It's
having
so
me.
good to read as well. Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt good to all get out of a slumpy sort of time together.
Yeah, definitely.
But thank you to everyone in the comments for joining us as always. I hope you had a good night and enjoyed whatever you were reading or doing. And yeah, I'll be back next Thursday. But yeah, I'm going to end it now. So bye.